Morning, Year 11. Lesson objective today is to solve one-step equations, addition and subtraction, and then we're going to also look at a bit of multiplication and division as well. Grab some paper, sit down, get yourself ready, pen, paper, cup of tea, and let's have a go for it. So have a quick go, pause the video for 10 minutes while you have a go at these starter questions. Okay, so 8 pence cost £3.76. We need to find out what 1 pen costs. So 8 into 376 is 47 pence. It's 47 pence per pen. So 47 times 11 is 517 pence, or £5.17. Probability scale, an impossible event would be A, no chance of it happening. Write down the letter of an event that is even would be C. It's got 50% chance, a half chance of it being an even event. The first even multiple of 31 is 62. If we're working out the area of a triangle, we know it's the base times the perpendicular height divided by 2. So 3 times 8 divided by 2 is 12. Because it's area, we've got centimetres squared, because it's centimetres multiplied by centimetres. So it's 12 centimetres squared. Write 11.5 kilometres in metres. Well, there's 1,000 metres in a kilometre, so 11.5 times 1,000 is 11500 metres. And finally, the first prime number is 2. Okay, so we'll have a look at these first examples here. We've got A plus 21 equals 55. So we need to have A by itself. So we're going to follow BIDMAS. So there's no brackets, there's no indices, division or multiplication, but there is an addition here. So we have to do the opposite. Okay, so we're now looking to get A by itself. So on this side here it says add 21. So we're going to subtract 21 from both sides. So A is equal to 55 minus 21. So A will be 50, it will be 34. Have a go of the we do. So you've got A plus 14 equals 21. What do we need to take away from both sides? Because this says add 14. Yep, subtract 14. So subtract 14 from both sides. So A equals 21 minus 14. So A equals 7. So if I look at the 2 beneath, you've got 21 plus A equals 50. Well, because there's no sign in front of it, it actually is a plus. So we've got plus 21. What do? Well, we subtract 21 from both sides again. So A equals 50 minus 21. So A equals 29. Have a think about this one. We've got an add 14. So what's the opposite we do? Yep, minus 14. So we're going to minus 14 from both sides. So A equals 21 minus 14. So A equals 7. So let's look at these ones. We are still using BIDMAS and we will continue to use BIDMAS. Okay, this one's saying subtract 21. So the opposite to subtract 21 is to add 21 to both sides. So A equals 50, add 21, A equals 71. Have a think about what we do here. Yep, add 14. So A equals 21, add 14. So A equals 35. And these ones saying subtract 21, so we need to add 21. So A equals 50, add 21 is 71. Yep, you're looking at this one and you're going A equals 21, add 14, A equals 35. Sorry for the pen. Final set of questions here. We need to collect like terms together first. So 21 plus 10 is 31. So we've got A plus 31 equals 50. Now we can subtract 31 from both sides. So A equals 50 minus 31. So A equals 90. Okay, we do the same on the we do. Okay, so have a think about it. Okay, well done. A equals A plus 16 equals 21. So A equals 21, subtract 16. So A equals 5. Let's do the next one. 21 plus A equals minus 5, negative 5. So we need to take 21 from both sides. So A will equal minus 5, subtract another 21. So it's going to become more negative. So A equals negative 26. Have a think of the we do. Yes, we'll take 14 from both sides. Yep, you're right, 21 minus 14. So it's going to become more negative. Okay, so A equals minus 35. Okay, pause the video if you need to copy any of those ones down, especially this section here. Okay, give yourself 10 minutes to have a go at these questions. Okay, so here are the answers then. Mark your questions. Make sure you send a picture of these answers, your answers, to your class teacher so they can give you credit for the work that you've done while you're at home. Okay, let's go on to the next step. We're going to solve some one-step equations. This time we're going to do multiplication and division. So we're still going to follow big maths. Okay, brackets, indices, division, multiplication. So the opposite to multiply is to divide. And on this side, we're saying we've got 8 lots of A, 8 times A. 8 times A equals 41. Okay, so the opposite to multiply is to divide. So on both sides, we're going to divide by 8. So A equals 41 divided by 8, which of course we can simplify. Have a think of the next one. Yep, so we're going to divide both sides by 5. So 32 divided by 5. And again, we can simplify that. Let's have a go at this one then. We've got 9A equals 9. So we're going to divide both sides by 9. So A will equal 9 divided by 9, which we know is 1. Have a think of this one. 3 lots of A equals 0. Yep, we're going to divide both sides by 3. A equals 0 divided by 3. So we have 0, we have nothing. We're going to divide it by 3. So we're still going to have 0. Okay, we started with nothing. We're going to divide it by 3. We start with 0. We're going to divide it by 3. 0 divided by 3, it's got to be 0. Well, let's look at these questions then. 9A equals minus 1, negative 1. Okay, we're still following big maths, and we've got 9 times A equals minus 1. So we're going to divide both sides by 9. So A equals minus 1 divided by 9. So minus 1/9. Let's have a look at the other one. 3A equals minus 6. Yep, we divide both sides by 3. So A equals minus 6 divided by 3, which we can simplify. 3 goes into 6 twice. So A equals minus 2. Final examples. You can divide both sides by minus 9. We've got negative 9 here, so we're going to divide both sides by negative 9. So A equals minus 1, negative 1, divided by negative 9. These signs are the same, and therefore if they're the same, they become that we put in a positive sign in front of it. So A equals plus 1/9 or just 1/9. Have a look at the next one. Yes, we divide both sides by negative 3. Okay, so A equals negative 6 divided by negative 3. Same sign, so it becomes plus. A equals 6 divided by 3 is 2. So plus 2, positive 2, or just 2. Okay, final one. Final set, example 5. We've got 9A equals the square root of 100. So I'm going to do the square root of 100 first, because brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. We've got indices here. We've actually got the square root, so we're going to look at square root first. So 9A equals the square root of 100 is 10. Then we're going to divide both sides by 9. So A equals 10 divided by 9. So that's 9 1/9. have a look at the other side. Yep, 3a equals 36. Yep, divide both sides by 3. So a equals 12. Final set of questions, have a go. Have a think about it. 10a equals 10. Square root of 100 is 10. Divide both sides by 10. So a equals 10 divided by 10 equals 1. Have a go at the other side, the we do. Yep, 6a equals 6. The square root of 36 is 6. Divide both sides by 6. So a equals 6 divided by 6, which equals 1. Okay, pause the video while you have a go at these questions. Okay, go through and mark these now. Check you've got the right answers. Well done. All done. We're now going to move on to solving one-step equations. We're going to look at some division. So before we've done addition, we've done subtraction, we've done multiplication. Now we're going to do division. I'll say, so BIDMAS. So no brackets, no indices. Now we do have a division. We need to have A by itself, but it's being divided by 4. The opposite to divide by 4 is multiply by 4. We're going to both multiply both sides by 4. So A equals 9 times 4, 9 times 4, 9, 18, 27, 36. Okay, B here is being divided by 6. So what do we need to do? Yep, we're going to multiply both sides by 6. B equals 3 times 6. So B equals 18. Well done. Have a look at this one. Now, so these type of questions down here actually come up quite a bit in the exam, probably about questions 6 to 8. So we've got A, it's divided by 4. So it's similar to the first example. So if it's dividing by 4, we're going to multiply both sides by 4. We've got 1 times 4 equals A. So A equals 4. Have a think about what we do on this one. Yep, it's dividing by 4, so we're going to multiply. Divided by 3, so we're going to multiply by 3. So 3 times 6 equals B. 18 equals B, or B equals 18. Okay, we've got negative numbers in this one here. Okay, so we're looking at this. A is divided by 4, so we're going to multiply both sides by 4. We've got minus 5 times by 4 equals A. Negative 5 times 4 is negative 20. A equals negative 20. Let's have a go at this one here. What do I do? Yes, I multiply both sides by 3. Got 3 times negative 6 equals B. And negative 18 equals B. Well done. And the same again. So that would be minus 3 times 4 equals A. So A equals minus 12. And you should be able to do the other one. Yes. Minus 8 times by 3 equals B. Minus 8 times 3 is minus 24. Yes, this has got a decimal in it. It's okay. Okay. We know if A is dividing by 4, we need to know what one lot of A is. We're going to have to multiply both sides by 4. Okay, so we've now got 0.3 times by 4 equals A. So 4 lots of 0.3 is 1.2. Or 3 times 4 is 12, and they've got one number after the decimal point. So we move the numbers one place. So A equals 1.2. This is dividing by 3, so we're going to multiply by 3. 3 times A is 24. We have no one number after the decimal place, so we move the numbers one place. So 0.8 times by 3 is 2.4. Okay, pause the video while you have a go at these last few questions. You need about 10 minutes to be able to have a go at most of these. Okay, now check the answers. So today we've covered addition, subtraction, multiplication, and addition on simple one-step equations. Well done.